We're doing lesson 2 of drawing the Porsche 917, and what I'm doing is just doing some more of the blocking out of the dark places. These will be the places that will be the darkest in the drawing, and that would be underneath the car, the shadows underneath the fenders, around where the tires are, and some of the vents also. And later on I'm going to have to do these portions a little bit darker too, but I'm not really trying to take them up to their value. I'm just trying to put some color on them so I know where I'm going and which ones will be darker than the others. So that's all I'm doing. It's just the beginning of darkening this thing up enough to make it into a real drawing. But as you see, I'm just putting dots down. And what that's going to do is serve as the basis for this. I'll probably have to go over it 3 or 4 times to actually get the depth of color that I'm looking for in terms of shadowing. And I'm not doing the tires as you see right now because the tires are just slightly a different value than the shadow underneath the car. The sides of the tires are in sunlight, so those will be slightly lighter than the shadow that's cast by the car itself on the ground. This apparently was taken in pretty harsh sunlight, so it made a really dark, pronounced, dramatic shadow underneath the car. And I'm trying to make sure that I get that done, but I want to make sure that I don't run into the tires too. Even though this value that I'm putting on right now is not as dark as the tires will finally be, this allows me to work on them separately, and then I'll fill in underneath after that. It's the way I usually work, though. I like to work from the darkest values and block those out first. And then from there, then I come back and just sneak up on the colors the values that I need. Of course, there's no colors, black and white, but that's what I mean. There are 2 different colors that is hue to the body. One is blue and one is orange. And in terms of value, they're very similar to one another. So like I said, I'm going to have to be very careful with this so that I don't get too carried away by making the orange just slightly darker than the blue. I can't get too far or I would totally ruin this. With most cars it wouldn't matter, but everybody knows what a Golf paint job looks like. So I could easily screw this drawing up at that last point, and I don't intend to do that. Anyway, there we are. I have a lot more to do. I have to do the area in here inside the cockpit that's black, but it's not quite black. It's really a very dark gray because you're seeing it through the plastic windshield. And also there is a side window in the car right here, and that is pretty dark, but again, seen through a plastic window, so it will be a little bit obscured. It will not be quite as dark as the shadow cast underneath the car. But there we are. This is lesson number 2. I'll do more today, and I'll start darkening things up a little bit more and starting to select what the pictures look like, and then we'll start doing details on it and all. But that's where we are for now. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.